Vamos a continuar con el juego de Batman, el Telltale Series, el de Enemy Within, donde nos habíamos quedado. Ya tengo el juego aquí preparado, ya tengo todo listo para que comencemos y no perdamos absolutamente nada de tiempo. Esto sí lo voy a cambiar aquí, perfecto. Ya tenemos el episodio número 1 hecho. Un episodio número 1 bastante intenso, bastante interesante. Y un episodio número 2 que, bueno, se viene con el trío este, que vamos a ver qué carajo, quiénes son. Pues yo la verdad, yo no soy mucho de superhéroes, no soy de mirar muchas películas. Creo que de Batman habré visto una película con suerte, y no me acuerdo haber terminado una película entera. De Spider-Man creo que he visto 2 y nada más. O sea, no miro películas de superhéroes, así que yo a estos 3, por ejemplo, no los conozco. Espero saber sacarlos de algún lado, saber quién carajo son. Pues sí, Gatúbela, el Acertijo, los más clásicos, los más conocidos los conozco. Estos 3 pringados no sé quién mierda son. Así que vamos a darle al episodio número 2, lo que yace oculto, con su identidad en juego, porque ya estábamos muy cerca de que nos descubran. Bueno, de hecho, Wheeler, la policía, ya sabe que somos Bruce Wayne. Así que tenemos nuestra identidad en juego. Bruce debe colaborar con una nueva figura importante de Gotham, o sea, la negra esta, la policía. Una conspiración criminal que amenaza a toda la ciudad está creciendo en la sombra. A ver. Los enemigos nuevos. What?
A madman from Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city. He drew me into his twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear. But I survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead. Riddler is dead. And with him the only lead I had to taking down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced. And the person best equipped to help me is a threat to my deepest secret.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne. First thing you need to know, I can keep your secret. And despite what you did, going behind my back to Maury, I will continue to keep it. No reports. Nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not. Our problems are far too big for us to be bickering among ourselves.
If that's true, then reinstate Gordon as commissioner.
You really are loyal to that stubborn old mule, aren't you? I'll tell you what. Play nice with me now, and when this is all over, I'll make things right with Gordon. When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carry on carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge, or they might simply accelerate their plans. I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public persona could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
I understand. You think I work for you.
You're not working for me. We're working together. After all, we both want the same thing. Am I right?
Tengo unas ganas de empujarla del barco y tirarla al agua. Me cae muy mal esta señora.
Looks like the whole city's under attack.
We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal. If those bastards get their hands on our weapons...
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be. We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
Then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Thank you.
¿De dónde me agarré? ¿De una paloma?
This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
Biotech company on the west side is under siege.
Bien. Ya tengo el 2.1. Bueno. A ver. Arsenal de Sarandí. Vamos. Uf. Ese sí que lo hicieron pija. Y encima se cayó arriba de un balde de pintura roja. Y ese también.
What more do you want with me?
Shut it. You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Well, you better hope that's not true. Outlive your usefulness, and the boss will make a pretzel out of your neck. Or keep running your mouth, and maybe I'll splatter you all over the wall.
Whoa.
Bien. Ahora lo mataba yo,
How
viste.
many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one, he made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles. I didn't want to, I swear.
It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
No,
Batman.
de nada.
You about done?
Yeah, just about.
All right.
Vamos. Empieza la fiesta, ¿eh? Hola, bebé. Vamos a pelear un poquito. Uf, a tu casa, bro. ¿Por qué me tiran el cadáver del poli? O sea...
Who are you?
A nightmare, much like yourself. But you can call me Bane.
Ok.
A man cannot win a war alone. You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone.
Vamos. Abajo. Al culito. A ver esas nalgas. A tu puta casa esa pierna. Toma. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, shit. Bueno, me encanta como los demás no me disparan, ¿eh?
I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
He's dead.
Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint. Oh, I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro prison. And there... You will pay for that.
Me sirve, ¿eh? Ojo que la marca me sirve. Vamos. A tu casa, bro. A tu casa. Para abajo, bien.
Save your strength, man. This one is mine.
Ahí. No, pará.
price for death. If you take it.
¡No! Hola, bebé.
This pain you're feeling, Batman.
¡Ay, me electrocuté yo también! ¡Qué boludo! Vamos a bajar un poquito esto. Tendría que haber cortado, no electrocutado.
Nothing to fear, my friend. Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the warehouse. Don't worry, we'll make it back there by the docks. Safe travels, my friends.
¿Qué hago?
This is Waller. Batman? Hello?
Waller. Help. Hang in there. Help is on the way.
No me dejaba el mouse. No me dejaba usar el mouse para elegir ahí. Qué asco. A veces se buguea para mierda, ¿eh? Eso no me gusta.
Batman!
El mismo.
Say something if you can hear me.
Hola, bebés. Vamos.
Over here.
Oh my god. Batman! I found him!
We're going to have to unpin him. Batman, I'm gonna need your help to push this thing off you. 1, 2, 3.
Vamos.
The mechanic who was taken hostage. Where is he?
He didn't make it. I'm sorry.
No me jodas.
What this to you?
Called himself Bane. His crew loaded the weapons onto the APCs and took them to a warehouse.
I really do appreciate you reaching out to me about this. Listen, you really need to pull yourself together because the threat we're facing is worse than I thought. While you were here, a gang of masked men hit a biotech manufacturer. Perf slipped right through our damn fingers. Every single one of them.
Welcome to Gotham, Director.
I've had warmer welcomes.
This Bane and the crew who hit the biotech lab must all be members of Riddler's gang. I need to get back to the Batcave, figure out how this all fits together.
As soon as my team finishes cleaning up that biotech facility, I'll share with you any intel we discover. It's a sign our new partnership is off to a good start. You're on my team now, and I take good care of my people.
Sí, se nota que cuida de su gente con la cantidad de con la cantidad de policías que le mataron. Los recuida. ¿Vos qué crees?
Agent of Esta, you should be resting.
There will be time for that later. I wanted to thank you properly for saving my life. I wouldn't be here without you.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to rescue your partner.
I know you did everything you could have to save Blake. I hope you know that too. You were right to trust the director to help with this. Working with Waller will be the fastest way to stop these murderers before anyone else gets hurt. Consider that. You should go take care of yourself.
Qué cagada, se murió el mecánico.
Alfred, prep the med bay. We're going to need it.
Extraños compañeros de cama.
Bruce!
I'm fine. Really.
You are not fine, Bruce. None of this is fine. You were nearly killed tonight. Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
I'm so sorry to put you through that, Al.
You'll just do it again tomorrow?
Seguramente.
I
Seguramente.
already lost Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you, too. We can talk about all this later. Come on now. Let's get you patched up. As if he wasn't bad enough, now Director Waller knows your identity. That information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Tried to save you from that monstrosity. Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
Alfred, we will get through this. You know that, right? This storm will pass.
Yes, I know that, Bruce, and I'm sorry for not being my resolute self. It's just this Bane is terrifying. We've never seen this kind of destructive power before.
Waller was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
I'm good, thanks, Al. Huh. There's still some toxin left in here.
What kind of toxin?
Something new. There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
And did the same person pull the trigger?
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage.
Ok. Repasa los eventos de la oleada criminal sucedida en Gotham.
Gothcorp Labs, genetic research facility. Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
At least 20 dead, some completely encased in ice.
Others were frozen solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled.
¿Se partieron al huir?
Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead.
Ok. Tenemos que pelear contra Sub-Zero por un lado.
Gotham brokerage. 10 million in dollars stolen.
Harley Quinn?
Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
Oh, that's barbaric.
Ojo, se viene Harley Quinn. Perfil.
Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene.
Quinzel.
Dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask me.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was. Perhaps even more.
Those same witnesses say that she acted alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
La tóxica, le dicen. Dejate de joder. Centro de noticias o el códice. No, ya está.
Money? Biotech? What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster, or take on his friends if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own. Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in your current condition.
Of course I could use help. But both the GCPD and the agency are stretched thin. One thing's for sure. We can't just wait around for Bane to strike again. The death toll is already too high.
Waller might have been right. Some problems might be better solved by Bruce Wayne. Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
You're right. John's might take it in. If I play my cards right, John might tell me most of what I want to know.
Well, the less you have to mingle with his friends, the better I'll feel about all this. It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. I'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
Bruce Wayne has influence, an endless bank account, and as of last year, questionable integrity.
Everything a criminal network looks for in a new recruit.
So that's it then. I find John Doe and accept his offer. The stacked deck. That's where he is.
I suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
Linda callejuela. Staked deck. Hecho pija hoy.
Batman? I'll tell you about Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
I see. Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay. It feels...
No, Willie, he's on your right.
It feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of I am...
Go on. Finish what you were gonna say.
I was gonna say you're a coward who lets other people do his dirty work. But you get away with it all. Nothing bad ever happens to Bruce Wayne.
Besides the whole dead parents thing. Bruce! Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
Hey, John. What about my medicine?
Bottle's under my chair, Willie. You're making wonderful progress. I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday. These people need the expertise that I learned in Arkham.
Qué carita.
So, know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious criminal known as Riddler.
Who am
However,
I?
sources
Who
inside the
am I?
GCPD say
You're a
there's one
rotting,
murder, and that the
stinking
killer is
corpse.
still at large.
That's who you are.
John, did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
I mean, I hated the guy, but... Geez, Bruce. You really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder? After everything you know about me, you really think I'd do that?
I wouldn't have blamed you. Riddler deserved everything he got.
Why, Bruce? Seems like you hated him even more than I did. Maybe you pulled the trigger. Wouldn't that be a gas? Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying. I thought he'd be out of the picture by the time you came around. I should have told you. I didn't want you to think we were all like him. No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word. I pinky swear.
Pinky swear.
Friends for life.
Ay. Bueno, señorita, necesitamos una habitación, por favor.
All right, let's go meet the guys. I'll let them know we're on our way.
Hey! I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend John.
You've got the wrong idea. We're just having a friendly chat.
You calling me a liar? You shouldn't have walked in here. That was your first mistake. And
Okay.
It's gonna be your last mistake.
Calm down, Willie. Let me help you out, huh?
A bribe? I can't be bought off that easy, Wayne. Don't insult me. I got standards. I don't take bribes.
Well, give you a chance. But I guess I'll have to keep it.
Wait. That was a trick.
Ok.
Perfect.
Tu casa, bro.
Lovely violence.
What the hell are you doing to my boss?
Willie had a problem, and we took care of it.
Is he dead?
I said we took care of it.
All right, freak show. I'm calling the
Run. Better get out of here.
Hey, handsome. Buy me a drink before you go?
You're following me?
Waller just wants to remind you. Stay on the clown and get to Bane. Whatever happens, keep your eye on the prize. Bruce, Be careful.
Mira cómo me están siguiendo, ¿eh? Ratas.
That was fantastic! Oh, cool! They're expecting you. Bruce.
Un Rolls Royce.
One more thing. You can't tell anyone this. This is big. Huge. I think I'm in love. It's an odd feeling. At first, I thought I had some kind of disease.
I am so happy, John. Deserve the best.
I'd blush if I could.
Espero que esté enamorado de Harley Quinn y no de mí, ¿eh?
So
Por favor.
mysterious. You at least gotta tell me your name.
She'll want to introduce herself, but if you could please help me look good in front of her, I'd appreciate it.
Ok.
Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting.